culture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host on tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. February the 18th, 2020. Yes, we're live on Pegasus on Channel 13, Spectral TV Cable Network. We're live in the studio, and you can call in tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, we have a broadcast 6 days a week. So you can pick whatever days that you are available. We are working around your schedule. And so this is what we do. Also, hey, we want to let you know that we're starting things off right in 2020. Yes, that's right. We're starting it off. So, hey, you can get a direct link, or, hey, we can send a link to your phone or your tablet, but you can have a direct link to the show. Also, we're on Facebook, Google, Instagram, Twitter, and we have a YouTube channel. So, hey, and then we're on blog, okay? We're on linkage. We're on so many, guess what? You can get the show. So, hey, I can go right online on the web. Guess what? You can have the show. So I want to give a shout out to my grandkids. Let them know, stay in school. You know, hey, they got right now. They gotta get something in their brain. They gotta learn. You know, gotta find out the facts of life. Hey, they gotta do it at a young age. So hey, stay in school. Take no for an answer. Sky and Storm. Those are my grandkids. Then I'll let them know, hey, I see you. Also, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Sophie, Chain Gang. Yes. And let her know that, hey, do you. And all the other Sophies, my niece, little Sophie, and Sophie Selfie 224, she's 6'9", and also Sophie in the studio here. So yes, those are the Sophies. Also, I want to give a shout out to Julie Cash. She's in Colorado right now, where the snow is at. She can hang out there. Nina Kay, also Andrea Rachi, Japanese woman, and Jasmine, a Syrian woman. Yes, want to give them a shout out. Let them know, keep up the good work. Also, DJ Hannah B, and she's in Portugal, and she's doing her Wheels of Steel. You know, she's just spinning the wheels. Her DJ, let her do her thing. Keep doing you. Also, Monica VVS, and she's running all around the world as well. So, and where the Eiffel Tower is at, Paris, London, do you. Also, Chela from the Bronx, and also Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland, and Roosevelt S from New York, New York, and Kendra H from New York, New York. Yes, all my ladies, let you know I see you. Keep up the good work. And guess what? we want to make sure that, hey, that you get this program, okay? And Pegasus also has a website, so you can get it on Pegasus as well. So, hey, you can see the show, and this is 367. So, hey, you can get the past shows. Whatever we were saying has come to pass. So, hey, you can get the previous, and you can get up to the present, and you can see all is what we are saying is true and correct up until this point. Also here, co-host in the studio live, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan. How you doing?
All right.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing out there tonight? I want to give a shout out to my friend. She's leaving town, Sister Wright. Yes, indeed. She's been around for a little while, and you know we hang out, shoot pool. We're gonna miss you, Sister Wright. So you're not going far. You're just going down the road, down to Albany. But still, it's not like you can be seen every day. So just to let you know, from what matters at the Roundtable and Milton Webb, miss you when you leave. First thing in the morning, man, she's gonna be gone. That's one of those things that spring on you. When they need you someplace else, they don't tell you, give you no kind of warning or nothing. It's just right there. So you take it easy, Miss Lady. Don't take no rotten apples or no wooden nickels. Rotten apples don't taste good, and you can't spend wooden nickels. So you just keep in mind, we got your best interests at hand. We're here for you. Now, let's get it on, Stan. Let's not even waste no time. Let's just go.
I told this woman I was going to give her a shout out. She's a operator, phone operator, and her name is Tamara. And she's with the show. She downloaded. She's got the link of the previous shows, and I told her if she subscribed, she will get tonight's show. And then and she says we are doing good. She's going to check us out, and she see that we are helping people, okay? And that's what I conveyed to her. And so, hey, we have a new subscriber, and guess what? We are going to help you, okay? Tomorrow I'm going to give you a shout out, so I know when you get this show here, you will see that I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I can't do it, I'll tell you I can't do it. But I'm not going to say I'm going to do something and don't do it, okay? Because you got a lot of people doing that now. They running around, they're in authority, they say they're going to do something, then next thing you know, they renege on you. They ain't doing nothing. They lied. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it. It don't make you not a man. It don't make you lower. You're not 3/5 of a man because you can't do it. Just say what you are. Your word is your bond. Your word is yourself. And now this woman, I told her I was going to give her a shout out tomorrow, and I'm giving her a shout out. And keep up the good work tomorrow, because you did very good help today, and I appreciate you. And sometimes people just don't appreciate things, what people do for them. So I'm here to let you know what matters at the Roundtable. We appreciate you, okay? And that's what I'm telling you. And this is 367 show. So, hey, keep up the good work and tune in, and you will get what we have for you and help as well. So, yeah, we want to turn the tables, turn this page to what is going on with a lot of things in the system, okay? We seeing so much stuff that people not even getting no help. They telling people they got jobs and people ain't got no jobs. The living wage, they done felt, that thing, to 2021, you talking about $16, $15. No. Listen, these people have so much money. They in corruption, they in all kind of stuff, but nobody ain't getting what they need, help. People are not getting help, okay? People are not getting jobs. People ain't doing, the only thing you see is corruption, okay? You see people stealing, taking, okay? And they're using it, okay, within the system, okay? And not just that, but this is the government, okay? So they within the government doing this stuff. And they are hurting people. Now, the election, you got to look at this. They got people that hacked into this system, and guess what they're doing? You wouldn't believe what they're doing. They're holding it for ransom and telling them they got to pay. They're telling this government you got to pay. It's like stealing someone's child. Hey, we want a ransom for this. So they want a ransom for the information that they have because they can steal the election, okay? And they rigged it, all right? And now I was listening on the radio, NPR, that this has been going on and the FBI just found out about this and they can't do nothing about it. The DEA can't do nothing about it. The CIA can't do nothing about it. All of these groups and gangs that they got can't do nothing about these hackers hacked into the system. You know what? What I am going to tell you is that this system wasn't ours. We bought this from someone else. And guess who we bought it from? The Russians. So, hey, that's not our system. This is their system. And guess what? They sold it to the highest bidder, too. So someone else got information. So that 2020 election, hey, it's already on the take, okay? Because they could stop a lot of people from voting. They could wipe out votes. They could do all kind of stuff. And they saying it's a ransom. So, hey, listen, I'm telling you, this thing is chaos. There's no rule of law. People are getting out of nonsense. The judges, the rule of law is they doing what they want to do. You got judges under treason. Man, listen, I'm telling you where it's going to go back to. Now, I want you to quote this because this is where it's going back to. It's going to go right back to the Old Testament where it says, an eye for an eye, and every man is going to do what is right in his own eyes. So that if you do something to somebody and that man think that what's right in his own eyes to hurt you, guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay? So, hey, take it from me on tonight because that's exactly what's going to happen because I see it's coming. Okay? Because everybody is disrespecting
Everybody.
the law.
Well, you know what, Stanley?
The three-headed monsters.
You got to look at it like this here, Now, we got some good law enforcers out there, but we got more law enforcers out there that are not down with the real law. So therefore, they're going to do what they want to do. They're going to mess around and put everything in jeopardy. So it doesn't make a difference if you following the law or not. How this policeman going to stop you and ask you to step out the car because it's a traffic ticket? You can't do that.
Exactly.
Okay? How this man going to tell you, I pulled you over because your music's too loud? What? That's just like saying you can't have dreadlocks, cut them off. Okay?
Well, I need to see what's inside of your car.
Yeah. like for what? Why'd you pull me over? Okay, let me give you for instance. A young man driving down the street, okay, out in L.A., driving down the street. He got a Ferrari. They don't stop him. He goes home, he gets that Mercedes-Benz. They don't stop him. He comes back, and now he's driving a Lamborghini. Now they stop him. First thing they say is, well, whose car is this? And he says, it's mine. First thing they say to him is, ooh, you must have sold a lot of drugs to get this money, to get this car. The man was a professional football player. been playing football for more than 10 years. So why is it that all of a sudden you got to,
Racial
read
profiles.
somebody?
Yeah, racial profile this man.
So, and then the first thing he says is, I never said that to him. Well, why would he say that if you didn't say that?
Right.
These are the things you got to look at. You got some officers out there that really don't like you having more than them,
Yeah.
but they got a badge, so they can tell you this and tell you that. And everything a police officer tell you ain't necessarily gospel or true. So you got to sit there and you got to look at it. You got to weigh it. Is he telling me the truth, or is he telling me something? And then the next thing you know, you got another squad car pull up. You got another squad car pull up. Now you got another squad car pull up. So now you got 4 cars there for something that you couldn't even get a ticket for.
Mm-hmm.
So now why is there 4 squad cars? Okay? If they don't mean to beat you up, they don't mean to harm you, if they don't mean to do something to you out of the ordinary, why are there so many cars there? Don't tell me because, he's a big guy. Well, you stopped him. You wasn't worried about him being a big guy then.
Right.
So you stopped him. Now all of a sudden it's more than you can handle as you look in the car and find out to see. Okay? But then again, you calling your buddies when you go back to the car and here they come. So the first thing that happens is this here. All right? Oh, he resisted arrest. Get out of the car. I'm not getting out the car.
Right.
All right? I hit the lock and lock all the doors. You can slide my license and my registration right through that little slot right there that I let the window down, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch. Okay? But you see, they don't want to do that. They want to pull you out the car. They want to do stuff to you. Of course, if you hit somebody, they're going to hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scared. You wasn't scared enough to pass that lick, so don't be scared to get one. But then again, just like the cop told the guy in Florida, I'll shoot you in the head if you don't roll that window down. So now you're going to shoot the man in the head, plus you're going to plant a gun on him and some drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's up with that?
And the grand jury is going to say,
It was justified.
it was justified. And that's all they doing because that's of their peers. And that's all they do, and they've been doing it. And I told you before, these are the Klanmen. Only they just took off the white and they took off the hoods and they put it on badges and put on blue. So now you can see their face and you see their badge and nothing happens to them, okay? So they went from old times where they were scared because they had hit their face. They didn't want you to see who they was and they would get away. Now they take off that stuff and put the badge on and the blue, and you see their face, and they still get away. Why? Because they got their peers to say, that was justified. That's how they do it. See, you ain't seeing it, but I am.
So am I.
Okay? And then when we see it, we look at it and we address it. This and that. And so we get a lot of feedback. Racist. Listen, you was racist from the beginning, okay? From the beginning, this was race. 3/5 of a man in the Constitution is race, okay? All this is race. This is racism, and that's why you don't want to use it. That's why you don't want to use the Second Amendment, because you don't want to use the parts that helps everybody that's not racial. You want to use just the racial part because that helps you out, okay? And that's why they do these things.
Yep, that's right. So when it comes right down to it, is there law?
No.
All right, is there? You looking at it? Is there law? Because when it comes right down to it, hey, anything can happen to you out there. Anything. Like what they'll tell Stanley and I, you're not real men. You're 3/5 of a man. So what makes 3/5 of a man? But you want me to go to war.
Thank you.
And help fight to keep you safe.
That's right.
Okay? What about me and Stan?
Uh-huh.
Who's fighting for us?
Right.
All right? Remember one thing, and this is a true fact. All right? You heard it here on What Matters at the Roundtable. United you stand, divided you fall, because it's coming. It's coming. And the first thing you're going to say is, hey, look, wait a minute. Oh, we can't win this war. You know, everybody's not fighting. Everybody's not going to fight. All right? I'll be like Muhammad Ali. Knowing what I know now, lock me up. Because I'm not going.
Look what Hitler did. Adolf Hitler. He appealed to the black people of this country and told them, don't fight in that war. They racist. They don't like you, this and that. If we had to listen to him,
we'd be speaking
we
German.
all be speaking Germany because we won that war. Okay? That's why he appealed to us.
The same thing in the Korean War.
That's right.
The same thing in the Korean War.
That's right.
But you see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden, you need me.
Yes.
You need me now.
Uh-huh.
But when all the stuff is done and over with, I'm the first one you push down. I'm the first one you kick.
Look at all the vets. Look at all the veterans.
You got
homeless
so
veterans.
many
Look at
veterans.
these men.
How are you going to have a homeless veteran?
Thank you.
How are you going to do that? Where does that come from?
No.
I mean, this man stuck his neck out, his behind, everything was out there getting shot at.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these guys didn't sleep for
Thank you.
2, 3, 4 days in a row.
Look how they treat these people.
And you treating them like, you know, they're from another planet,
Uh-huh.
and they're bad. But he was bad. He wasn't bad when he was over there shooting for you. He was over there killing for you. He wasn't bad then. His wife had a house, and his kids had some place to live. And now, you know what? You come back with Asian orange, most partum stress.
Yeah.
And look, and you're telling us, you know, well, we're sending you to the Veterans Hospital. Oh, yeah? Somebody tell me. Because, you see, when I step into that doctor's office, I want to see a certificate. There's no certificate. These are guys that are practicing medicine that mess around, malpractice, all this other stuff. Look it up. If you think we ain't telling you the truth, look it up.
You know what? These people gave their lives. And when they gave their lives, we found out what it was all over. It was over oil. It was at the kingdom. That's where it was at, in the kingdom. They're trying to take oil, and they didn't want to receive our currency, okay? And so what you did, you went to war, and you took them. Saddam Hussein was first, then Bin Laden, okay? Because these men wasn't trying to hear your currency, and you wanted the oil and the money, okay? And that's what you got, okay? Because they wasn't taking what you want, and they definitely wasn't giving you their oil. That's why oil now is a national security this country. Why? Why is it national security? Because in the kingdom, that's where it's trillions of dollars, okay? And they was looking for water, and they came up with oil. So who gives who the right to take someone else's property? Why you think they're fighting so hard? I mean, come on. That goes without saying. You know, you got to look at both sides. You can't just say, oh, well, they terrorists, this and that. You got to look at who did what. Why are you over here? Why are you over there? It's an oil. They're not over here. They're in the kingdom, okay? And now we see where it all comes from. And you got people getting hurt for you want to take oil from the kingdom. And that's where that comes from. And so now people are seeing this. They are noticing this. And you know what they're doing? They're pulling out. They said, I'm retiring.
You know what? You know what? When it comes right down to it, you're right. Because they don't want no more to do with it. All right? You sit there and you look at it. When it comes right down to it, you know, you tell this 18-year-old boy, you can go over here and fight in this war. All right? He can come back 19 years old, but he can't walk in the bar and get a drink. But
No,
he
he
was
cannot.
a man enough to go and fight for you.
Yes, he is.
Okay?
That's right.
So what happens when everything subsides? All right? Everything is done and over with. What happens? Everything goes back to the same. Black man ain't worth nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Black to racist,
black
prejudice,
woman, and
all of that.
everything's racist and everything's prejudice again. All right. So what you all need to do is figure out what do you need to do in order to have unity in this world, in the United States. You need to give a black man his due. You need to give a person of color the things that they're supposed to have, and stop lying. And stop lying. That's what you're doing. You're lying. And I'm talking about you bigwigs. I ain't talking about, the captains and the lieutenants. I'm talking about the bigwigs. I'm talking about you guys sitting up there in Congress. I'm talking about you guys that are judges, you guys that are lawyers. All you guys are lying. So when it comes right down to it, y'all need to stop lying and tell the truth. Y'all need to tell these people, this is yours. This is what you got. Y'all need to tell these people, if we do it like this here, we can save your house. If we do this here, we can save your car. Not, well, we're just going to have to take your house because there's no other way.
All
right.
It's private, and
yes.
they're hiding things, and I don't want nobody to know about it. And so this is what we going to do, find out and get it to you. And right now, that's our time. So, hey, we done forespent our time. So we'll see you next week.
Y'all have a good one.
And also, I want to let you know that, hey, we are here for you. And also, I have a book for my niece, and it's called Need Prayer. And a whole bunch of people need it, And so she's Vivian Thomas. She's on Amazon. So, hey, you can go there, check it out, hey, and give her a call. Give her, let her know what it's all about. Let her know you got it, and guess what? It'll help you. So, hey, the president needed it because, hey, look what happened to him, okay? He got acquitted. So you can bet he probably got the book because he already knew that he needed this, okay? So, hey, you know what? We'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era than then. After election, them cut them one. Get a youth, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston.